Jerry Kruzman, Maggie Fields. Uncharted.
Hello.
Oh,
Yes.
today.
Yeah, Uncharted, PG-13, 2022 film, action adventure, 1 hour and 56 minutes. I don't know right now if it's out, like if you can get it like on like Paramount or something. Is that the one that you can do? Paramount?
Paramount Peacock.
Peacock. That's the one. I was like something about a pigeon. Peacock, or whatever.
Yes,
But I did see it in
a pigeon with colorful tail.
oh, that's like NBC. Yeah, I watched it in the theater as well as you did, didn't you?
They're both the same, right? Peacock, NBC, and Peacock.
Peacock. Peacock.
One's a turkey and one's a peacock. I don't know.
I have no idea. Super fun. It can, if you like the Goonies or National Treasure, or
Yes.
any of those sort of movies, then you would probably like this one.
Yeah, I think you'd be all over it like a spider monkey on a cupcake.
Yeah, family friendly. We took the kids to go see it, and everybody seemed to really. I'm so used to that I'm like, yeah, totally.
The viewership's probably going, "What do you say? Spider monkey on a cupcake?" What?
I'm like, yeah, totally. So,
Well, I mean, what I can say on the latest, and it may be not completely up to date, but I just double checked it. So it was a budget of 90 to 120 million.
sweet.
And globally so far, although so far could be within the last week or 2 weeks, 230 million globally, which doesn't seem big, but for some reason, I just checked it and I checked it the other day, but it's got to be well above that. I find it hard to believe that it hasn't exceeded that.
Yeah.
5.2, I think, out of 10. So a little mediocre in that respect, but there was a lot of criticism on the production, the production itself. But yeah,
I have
5.2 out of 10. Website 40%. I'm sorry.
6.7 out of 10 is what I'm seeing right here.
Good. I like yours better.
Yeah, me too.
Because mine sucks, apparently. What was I going to say? I will tell you that in April of 2021, Sony signed deals with Netflix and the Walt Disney Company for the streaming rights to their 2022 and 2026 film slate. So that included Uncharted. So just a little back deal on the home media. There's so much now that, everything is streaming. So it's all about the streaming revenue, and they've got the numbers out there. We talked about it before in some past pictures, that a Netflix show, let's just say it originally went to Netflix or it originally went to Disney, whatever, that they have it down to the number of households that needed to view it to make a certain number of dollars. And pretty much DVD is dead. It's dead. So you've got theater and you've got streaming, and streaming is picking up a lot of steam because there's so many of them. You got Apple, Peacock, Paramount, Netflix, Amazon, HBO Max. It's all over the board.
So.
Yep. I do know it looks like, and I think you saw the same thing. I know you stayed for the entire credits. We talked about it a little bit. I did too, and it's definitely a possible sequel. You see it clearly right in front of you at the movie theater.
Yeah,
I agree with you. It was captivating. It was exciting, even though some of it was a little far-fetched. I always kick that to the curb, and I know that most people do. If they're going to go for entertainment, they're going to go to forget about the physics or the logic of a particular film. Oh, who you eyeballing?
Dominic,
my brother.
come say hello.
Hi, D. What's up, man? Oh, I like your shirt. Hey.
Yeah.
Where did that come from? Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
He's been home for the last 3 days. He has the flu. Oh,
Oh, are you all right, brother? Don't cough all over your mama.
Yeah.
I think.
Get on out of there, COVID boy.
They tested him for COVID, the flu, and strep throat, and he ended up with the flu. So, and it's going around like crazy
He's
here.
probably got the
Horrible.
measles. He's got the measles.
I've heard about it.
Yeah, like everybody has it. So at least he doesn't have a fever finally. He had a fever for 3 days.
Well, good. That broke. That's good.
Yeah. And he's on vitamin C. It upsets his stomach. So
Oh, okay. Too much
I
acid.
know.
Got it.
He's one of those people. Yeah. But he can go eat, 7 cuties and it doesn't seem to bother him.
What the hell's a cutie?
Like a little baby orange, like a.
Oh, that. Okay. Oh, gotcha. I heard somebody in the background. I thought it was maybe Dominic making fun of me.
There's nobody around now.
So
Well, obviously aware of it.
Antonio Banderas is Jose Antonio Dominguez Banderas.
He was perfect in this role. He,
I liked him.
like this. I like him. It's been a while since I've seen him in anything. So
I didn't realize until I was doing research that he had divorced Melanie. So
oh,
yeah.
I
But
didn't. Oh, 2015 it says. Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Wow, man, they were
He's got a repertoire. Repertoire. in
married for
French.
a while. Stella Banderas is a child.
You want to talk about him, or you want to talk about someone else?
Yeah, let's talk about him because.
You go. You fly like an eagle.
Well, I would if I can get my computer to work. It just.
All right, don't fly. You want me to run with it?
Yeah. Jose Antonio Dominguez Bandera.
Dominguez Banderas. Jose Antonio Dominguez Bandera.
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yes. Born August 10th, 1960.
Woo.
He is a Spanish actor, director, producer, and singer. I didn't know that he was a singer.
Boom.
Yeah, so let's see. Oh, it says that he's got 5 Golden Globe Awards, and he was in Philadelphia, Interview with the Vampire, Desperado, Assassins, The Mask of Zorro. That was the one I was thinking of with Catherine Zeta-Jones. Spy Kids series, the Shrek franchise, and Puss in Boots was a spinoff of that. I mean, he's got a lot. Just like you can keep on going. So
Pain and Glory. He is the recipient of the Cannes Film Festival Award, European Film Award, and the Goya Award for Best Actor. Did you cover Philadelphia and Interview with the Vampire?
Yeah, I mentioned them. Yes.
Okay, good deal.
Which is funny. I've seen Interview with the Vampire several times. It's been a long time. That's such a good movie, and
Philadelphia, Best Picture. Good movie.
Philadelphia, that was a sad one. It was good though.
It was sad, but it's good.
Yeah. Let's see. His blah, 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 beep boop beep boop. He's got a younger brother. His mom was a school teacher, or
I liked him in. So he hooked up with, and he's involved with Robert Rodriguez, director, and who's also tied to and tagged to Quentin Tarantino. But you'll know him from, it's a trilogy. You go ahead and talk. I'll find it. Oh, here we go. Desperado. Desperado, Assassins, Evita. Assassins, he starred with Sylvester Stallone. But the Desperado series, so that was a Rodriguez directed film. That's why Desperado, but that spun off into a couple other mariachi kind of thing. The guitar case, and it's loaded full of machine guns and lots of slow motion, a lot of blood and things and knives flying around. Fun.
Yes. Very good. Yes. Super good. He's got a long list of stuff going on here.
I will tell you this. There was something, I'm taking this from more or less Wikipedia, but he's always struggled with pronunciation of certain English words. I don't know if you read that, but he mentioned in I think it was a 2011 article in GQ, he said the word that really gets him is animals. Animals.
Interesting.
He said, I could never say it properly. Whenever it's in a film, I had to get it changed for a synonym. So in Zorro, he had a line, he said he changed it from "you look like a bunch of animals" to "you look like a collection of beasts." And it worked. He said it worked much better, so I don't care, is what he said. So,
That's hilarious.
yeah. And I can see that with him because he battled for a long time with the English language. I mean, obviously coming from Mexico and, the Hispanic language. He just had a heck of a time with certain words. And I can see that. I can see him getting you almost see it, in the Stallone series. God, I want to say Untouchables. That's not it. What am I thinking of, Max? Expendables. The Expendables.
Expendables. Yes.
He was in the last one, which I think included Rousey. Rousey was in that role.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good old Rhonda.
Yeah, that's a good one, though.
Yeah. Well, that's interesting. Just see that he suffered a heart attack in 2017.
Yeah, it was probably because of Melanie.
Could have been. But it looked like it wasn't horrible, like he was okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, shoot, I have trouble with some words and I speak English all the time. So
I have trouble with words, especially when I'm recording videos with you.
Me too. And this is why we shouldn't go live, because we're
Mags, use your words. Use your words.
Use your words, honey. It's okay. You just got to use your words. Yeah. Morgan was trying to get me to say, okay, I can do it in my head. Peculiar. I can't say that word. Like in my head, it's perfect. And then I open my mouth and it's just like jumbled. I can't, it's weird.
She makes fun of you.
I know, Mom, say this word. I'm like, I can't say that one. So whatever. Yeah, no, he's got a lot of stuff on him. 61 years old. And yeah.
He owns 50% of a winery.
That's cool. Who owns the other 50%?
I said Mexico, but that's not where he's from.
Spanish.
I don't know why I said that.
Spain. Malaga, Spain.
He is from Spain, so I apologize. I don't know. I lost my mind for a second.
That's okay. You can cut that part out and say.
Yeah, right. Hey, guess what I have almost got done? I have done, and I'm to the point where I have to add the credits and then review it. But, oh my God, this thing is chock full of lots of little surprises.
I love it. Well, that's fun.
Yeah.
That's cool. Let's talk about Sophia Taylor-Ali.
Ooh.
Or Ali. It looks like Ali, but it's a last name, so I'm going to go with Ali.
Sophia?
Like Tatiana Ali.
Not Tatiana.
Like her last name, though. That's how you say it, not Ali. Ali.
Ali?
Ali?
Sophia Taylor Ramsayer? Ali?
There, Ali. Yeah. Born in San Diego, California. She's 26 years old.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like she has a whole lot on her yet, but
a lot of it TV kind of stuff, right?
Yeah. Faking It, Shake It Up, CSI Miami, Missionary Man, Famous in Love. She was in Grey's Anatomy, I guess. And
you're talking about Tatiana. Tatiana Gabrielle.
Thriller, Truth or Dare, and Uncharted. I liked her in this. I thought she has a boring read. So anyway, but
you're gonna jump over to Toddy. You want to jump over to Toddy?
Pretty cute Toddy Gabriel. What have I seen that girl in? She is in something or some things.
Like a bad girl or something.
Oh yeah. Born in San Francisco, California. She's 26 years old. She education, Oakland School for the Arts. Let's see here. Oh, The 100. That's why I know her. I watched The 100.
Ah,
I don't know
Adventures
if
of
you've seen that
Sabrina.
series. Yes.
Netflix series, Chilling Adventures of Sabrina.
Yeah.
Disney's animated
Good.
series, The Owl House.
The what?
Oh,
Oh, Undercover.
she was a
Seen
voice
that.
in the Emoji Movie.
Oh, I didn't see that. I'm sure you saw that probably with
No.
him in that
Well,
one.
I probably saw enough pieces of it that it counts. But,
Yeah. I see that. Tarantula.
oh, I saw that. Yeah, TBS animated series, Tarantula.
Oh, and then the Netflix psychological thriller series You. I haven't seen that, but I have heard it's really good and that I should watch it. So maybe I'll do that sometime soon.
Yeah, and then another TBA called after 2022 TBA to be announced, Jigsaw.
Jigsaw. I just saw that too. Oh, that'll be a good one because I've watched all of the Saw movies. So right.
Is it related? Is it related?
Well, that's
I don't
the
think it's
guys.
related. Is
Is
it?
that what? Wasn't
I
that
don't
him?
think
Jigsaw?
Jigsaw is related to the Saw movies.
Jigsaw? Wasn't that him? The guy?
No. Saw is like those scary, crazy movies. Jigsaw, I think, is totally different.
Yeah, but I thought the guy that was behind all of it was called Jigsaw. Is that am I those things? So, yeah. What did you think about this movie? Let's talk about it a little bit.
Well, we can talk about it, but let's first talk about Ruben Fleischer, the director.
Yes, you like to do that. Where are you?
Well, let's get it out. We don't have much to cover. I mean, a little bit maybe on Wahlberg. We talked about Tom Holland, but so a lot of what you and I have been watching has been music video directors, and this guy is no different. Although he's best known as director for Zombieland and Zombieland Double Tap in 2019, about 10 years after the original Zombieland. He directed the films 30 Minutes or Less, Gangster Squad, which I saw, and Venom, a Marvel movie.
Oh,
See any of Venom with Tom Hardy?
no, I didn't.
Oh, you
But
should. Don't you like Marvel? What about
I do, and
what about Morgan? She's a Marvel freak right now.
yes, she is not here right now, or else she'd be in the background chirping. But I did tell her that I think I should go back and watch all of the Marvel movies. So I'm
So it's
hold on.
a bonding moment, and you'll get to watch Venom with her.
Yes, yeah, because
There's two now.
I know when we were, doing the Spider-Man movie that we were talking about a lot of these Marvel movies, and I haven't seen a lot of them.
Right.
So you got some music going on.
That's my phone keeps chirping. Let me turn that bad boy down a little bit because I don't like it. It's distracting.
Who is this guy? Oh, you know what? He looks just.
Oh, Carson Wentz just went to Washington.
What does that mean?
That means he left the Colts and has gone to the Washington football team.
I was
So
going
the
to get my first guess.
Colts need to find him a team. All
My
right,
first
clear.
guess was somebody from football. I don't know what that means.
Pardon me?
Okay, so this guy in the very end, when they're sitting at the table, that little clip at the very end, and he's talking to the guy at the table, and they ends up taking that necklace back from her or whatever. Anyway, I literally thought that was Joshua Jackson, but it looks like it's this guy named. I don't even know how to pronounce his name. Palau Asbeck, a Danish actor.
I don't know.
I don't know how to pronounce his name. Anyway, he and Joshua Jackson look like they could be twins. Seriously, because I really thought that it was him. It's not. It's this guy. I don't know anything about. Copenhagen, Denmark. Anyway, whatever. Sorry.
That's all right. I'm going to finish up on Fleischer, the director. He directed Venom. He also was involved with Venom, Let There Be Carnage, but he was not the director. He was the executive producer. He also, you probably didn't see it, although it's worth watching, The Mule. Again, he wasn't director; he was executive producer, but that's the one with Clint Eastwood. Fairly recently, like 2018. The Mule.
Sounds familiar. It's not one that we watched, was it?
I did. You probably didn't, but I watch everything. So.
What was that one? That really long one that I was like, I don't think I'll watch this, but I ended up watching it with Morgan, and I watched it and I liked it, and she was kind of like, eh.
Well, who directed it? Who was in it?
We reviewed it, but I don't remember.
We did? Well, we've reviewed like 15 movies.
It has they're like out in the desert or something. It's kind of weird. It's kind of like sci-fi and
Dune.
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 Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, only part one. 3 hours worth of part one. We got part two coming up with Zendaya.
Yeah, that's where she's gonna really shine in that part.
Oh,
I know it. Yeah.
What
Okay.
do you want to talk about?
I really liked how this started right out from the gate, like just like falling out of the airplane and the whole action thing, and just, I mean, it got you going right from the get-go.
Yeah,
I
agree.
Really,
kind of made me a little queasy. I mean,
yeah.
Film opens and you got this guy it's like he's falling, but he's passed out and he's flopping around in the wind and his foot's tangled up in this thing. It's crazy.
Yeah. And he falls to his death. Movie over.
Nope. He makes it back to the plane and, well, we won't give too much away, but ends up back out of the plane. That's the freaky part. That's some of the stuff. It's like, oh, really? I mean,
I know, but it was good.
No parachutes.
I know, but it was fun. I really enjoyed where the ships came up through the trees, and that whole scene of the ships was just phenomenal.
That's one where people are looking at that and go, "There's no way," but those are big ass helicopters that are designed to pick up a lot of weight. So
it was cool, and then going through the big giant rocks and not hitting them, or something that was hitting them. But
spoiler alert! Spoiler.
I don't think it matters at this point. By the time this video gets out,
it'll be next year. It'll be next year. It'll be
old
August.
News. Yeah.
August. No, by God, I'm almost done with the last one.
It'll be good. I think the whole spoilers doesn't matter anymore. But
yeah, Dominic could have done it like half the time, but no, he made me do it like 4 times.
If he would have, I know. That Dominic boy,
right.
I tell you.
I want Dominic to see this one. This thing is chock. What was that? What was that?
Avi across the room burped. Do you feel better?
Almighty.
That's on our recording, by the way.
It's a tree frog.
She's like, no. Grandpa Jerry's like, what was that? She's lost it.
Yeah, it's a tree frog.
Laughing so hard. I can't wait to see what's going to come out this summer, that when I'm home that we can sit together and record a video.
Oh, I'm going to start looking right now.
And it would be pretty cool if we could record a little bit of us like going to the theater together, maybe. And
I agree.
Like stuff like that. What you got? We got matching here. Cheers, Dad.
Cheers, my dear.
Cheers. Cheers, my dear.
I like yours.
Thank you.
It's like a pumpkin on steroids.
A pumpkin. It's like camping. It's for camping. TC got all of us
hieroglyphics.
Camping. Yeah. Oh.
Mr. Wahlberg, we talk about a lot, but I don't want to talk about his movies, but to emphasize, although I'm sure we mentioned it before, as an executive producer of 5 HBO series, The Entourage, Boardwalk Empire, Ballers. All of those were good series, and yeah, big time. And the latest, I think, going back to 2020, McMillions. I thought that was kind of interesting.
Huh. Yeah, and I do believe that he and his family just opened up another Wahlburgers.
There you go.
Somewhere, who knows? But I love, when you see stuff on it and like how excited they are, just like anybody else would be excited to open up a restaurant. You know, it's not like it's nothing to them. It's pretty special. And they, you know, he dedicates his stuff to his mom, and
Yeah.
seemed like they were a pretty close family, he and his brothers, and really, really loved her. She's a good mama.
Yeah, he's Swedish descent through his father, as well as Irish through his paternal grandmother. His mother was Irish, English, and French. And on his mother's side of the family, he is distantly related to the author Nathaniel Hawthorne.
Very good.
There you go, because I just saw it on the video.
Okay, I'm gonna give this a 4, solid 4. Pirate ships.
Wow, 4 pirate ships. You gave this less than you gave Scream.
Well, you know what? It was really good, and I'm definitely gonna watch it again. But some of it was a little far fetched. It was actually a little long. It felt a little bit like.
I will tell you this, a little bit of a spoiler.
The crowd around me.
So I had that dinner function I told you about, but Carol had already purchased tickets and she took Ireland to go see the Batman and said it was exceptional. In fact, so much so that she wanted to see it again. And it's 3 hours long, and she said it didn't feel like 3 hours. So, and I've been in one of those movies kind of before where it just doesn't feel like that long. So this one was what, like right around 2 hours, right?
Yeah, 1 hour, 56 minutes. It just,
yeah.
It just could have been the mood, the day, just the moving around behind me.
I'm not going to go over the top on this because it was
4's not bad.
Fun goofiness, but I'll do 4 as well. 4 Tom Hollands.
Awesome. 4 little Tom Hollands on the end of the screen.
Yeah.
That's funny. So, and I didn't know anything about it. I hadn't seen the previews. I didn't know anything about it. But when we saw the preview for the movie Dog, I was like, how do I not know anything about this? That actually looked really good. Yeah,
I would never be able to get either Carol or Hope to go see it because it's got a dog in it. I'm about the same way because every dog movie I've either seen or thought about seeing just would bring you to tears. You know, something happens, it dies. So they've been ruined to that extent, even though this one looks like more of a fun movie. You know,
it does. It looks really funny. I think Dominic said he went to go see it. It was really funny, and
and I've never seen it, but go check out Marley and Me. That'll drop you to your knees.
We've already talked about that one, and I have seen that one, and it's very sad.
See, I won't see it.
This movie doesn't seem like it's like that. It seems like it's
I know. I agree.
on a different end of it, and I think it would be good. So maybe I'll watch it, and I'll tell you.
I like Channing Tatum, and I think that everything I've seen looks exceptional. So I'll probably end up seeing it. I mean, Baldo. What was it, Baldo? There was a Disney movie that was out, that exceptional movie. If you got Disney Plus, go look it up. I don't think it's Baldo. But it's something along those lines. It's got Willem Dafoe in it.
Okay.
If you haven't watched it and you've got Disney Plus, you need to look it up and you need to watch it because it's exceptional.
Okay. You know what I did finally watch? Morgan kept begging me to watch it. Was Encanto.
Oh, what a movie. Probably will take away the Academy Award for animated this year.
So good.
It'll probably will it. I mean, it's gonna probably win it just because it's that good. It's that, you know, there's several others that I've watched that, you know, Robin was a shorter animated. Yeah, I don't think it's going to beat out Encanto, but Encanto is very good, very good.
Yeah, it was really good. I liked it. I wouldn't have ever watched it probably if she didn't beg me to do it, but.
What about Sing 2?
Whatever. Oh, I still haven't seen that one yet.
What in God's name?
I haven't seen it, but I need to.
Yeah.
Is it on Disney yet?
Nope.
Hell, I think it's still out in the theaters. It might be.
I got a movie you can watch. I bought it. because I'm anticipating it to win Best Picture, but
Amazon?
Belfast.
Is it on Amazon?
Yeah, I own it on Amazon.
Cabin?
All right, everybody. Like, comment, subscribe. Go out and watch a movie.
It's good.
Yeah.
2 thumbs up.
Yeah.
And fun.